This question is pretty straightforward and is another example of where knowing the vocabulary will help a lot. It says, what is the prime factorization of 84? And that term, prime factorization, just means that all the factors that we have are prime numbers. And a prime number is a number that can only be factored as itself and 1. So there's lots of ways you can go about this, but we're trying to factor 84. So whether you use a factor tree or another method, the end result will be the same. So looking at 84, if we try to factor that, there's lots of factors for 84, but we might say, okay, it's an even number. I'm going to take a 2 out, and 84 divided by 2 is 42. It doesn't matter which factors you pick of 84. In the end, we'll get the same answer every time. Okay, then you might look at the 2, and you recognize 2 as prime because it can only be factored as 2 and 1. The 42, you could factor as 6 and 7. You could do 21 and 2 again, but let's use 6 and 7. And then when you look at these two factors, 6 can be further factored as 2 and 3. And the 7 is prime because it can only be factored as 1 and 7. Okay, just taking a quick look at these two factors. 2 is prime, we already mentioned that here. 3 is also prime, its only factors are 3 and 1. So we have now factored to the point where all the ends of the branches of the factor tree are prime numbers, and that's what gives us our prime factorization. So the prime factorization of 84 is this 2, that 3, and that 7. And the way that you would write that is you have 2 2's, so that's 2 to the power of 2, or 2 squared, times 3, times 7. Those are all the prime factors, and that answer can be found in choice J.